Excellencies, the leaders of the India as well as of Asean, captains of industry, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a privilege for me to be standing here before you today and be able to discuss about how we can fast-pace the development of ASEAN as well as the dialogue partners. The opportunities are immense, and many discussions have been made year in and year out within the ASEAN region as well as the dialogue partners. And those conversations have in fact been progressing. Last year, the Philippines happened to have been the host of the ASEAN 50. And I can tell you, as one of those responsible to organize events such as ASEAN events, both policy and promotion, that it takes a lot of meetings and a lot of discussions to move things forward. And we have made progress. What does the Philippines think about fast-pacing these conversations that are relevant for our people? The answer for the Philippines, I would offer, would be partnerships. Within the ASEAN region, as well as within the circle of the dialogue partners, there are many areas of cooperation and complementation. We believe that this year, as we discuss the RCEP, there will be significant gains along those lines of bilateral and multilateral conversations. And the question for us is, how do we move this forward faster so that it will be more relevant and more agile to the needs of the time, because the world is changing so quickly, and truly the old world of VUCA, which military guys used to have, is real in today's environment. It is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And yet, our people, at least the people of the Philippines, have very simple ambition in 2020. They simply want a Philippines that's prosperous, middle-class society, where no one is poor, our people will enjoy long and healthy lives, are smart and innovative, and will live in a high-trust society. That is an ambition, and for me, that is a significant statement of the people who we interviewed for 6 months around the country, that these things behind this ambition is a life that is matatag or stable, maginhawa or convenient, a life that is panatag or secure. But this aspiration of the people can only be achieved if countries like the Philippines will ensure that we provide that environment where we ensure peace and security, accelerate strategic infrastructure development, ensure safety and build resilience, and ensure ecological integrity, clean and healthy environment. This will bring about what ASEAN India is saying as its tagline: ASEAN, India, progress and prosperity. This is what we mean by investment. Investments that are truly becoming impactful for our people, for the lives of our people. And Partner Philippines is our response to that. The Philippines right now has what we call Duterte-nomics. Duterte-nomics has clear 10-point socio-economic agenda. It is about stable macroeconomic policies, a tax reform that is progressive, competitiveness and ease of doing business, infrastructure spending, or the build, 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 rural development for countryside, land administration and management, human capital, science, technology, the arts and engineering or STEAM, social protection, responsible parenthood, and RH law. If we translate this to economics or industrial development, we know that all this will translate to what's meaningful to trade and investment. But for us, in ASEAN and its dialogue partners, it's about connectivity, investments that flow easily from one country to the other, the movement of goods and services flowing freely to one another, as well as people-to-people movement of goods. And those will be hastened, those will be addressed if we truly come up with policies that can be implemented and are relevant. The Philippines and many other countries in ASEAN is growing positively, and the trajectory is growth. We all want to aspire the reduction of poverty, at least in the Philippines, from 21% in 2015 to 14% in 2022. Our progressive growth trajectory, coupled by our desire to attract investments that will truly result to inclusive growth and investment-led, will be where we can partner. Partner with the Philippines in terms of our industrial development. Partner with us when we build our infrastructure, when we put affordable medicines for our people, when we have to work with the IT BPM industry or electronics and whatever industry that we can be a complementation of. I guess I could rattle off to you a lot of statistics about ASEAN and the Philippines. But just as an example, since we are in India, if we are to look at the comparables, the Philippines country area is about 300,000 square kilometers. India, including those the Indian-administered Kashmir, could perhaps be about 3.3 million square kilometers. Philippines is about 10% of India. Our population about 100 million. Yours is probably 1.3 billion. Well, the Philippines is 8%. Your GDP growth will probably be in the range of 6.5 to probably 7.5, and so is the Philippines. Your life expectancy, I was told, is about 68, where the Philippines is about 69%. Well, our GNI per capita on a PPP basis is $9,410, and I was being told that India is probably about 6,500 to 7,000. Your exchange rate is 65. Our exchange rate is 50, and so forth and so on. And your startups, you're targeting 10,000. We are targeting 1,000. We're smaller compared to India and probably some other countries in Asia, but there is never a dearth of opportunities where we can work together. I wish I have more time to just show you many things about what we can do together and specifically what we can offer to you as a country so that we can mutually benefit, whether it's India and the Philippines bilaterally or multilaterally between ASEAN and its dialogue partners and the Philippines. We have a great ambition here in this area of the world. This is a fast growth area in the world, and it is the best time to be in Asia. It is at this time we don't have to bungle it, and therefore we have to pick and choose areas where we can already work together to create an impact for our people and the society that we belong in. For after all, we're ASEAN and we are Asian, and we could make an impact in the world. Thank you.